What's good YouTube, it's DBTown24 here, back to you guys with another video. I have a review vid and on foot of my Flightposite 2014s. As you guys can see, they come in that red Nike sportswear box. You guys know my problem with these boxes. Overall quality on them is pretty terrible. The cardboard on it is really thin, so they do tend to get messed up really easily. I don't know why I have my other one at the bottom of a pile, but I most definitely do not recommend having these red boxes at the bottom of a pile like I do. Here's a shot at the label for you guys. Air Flightposite 2014, black, metallic, silver, and suggested retail was $210, which is, you know, I will say that this shoe, I don't want to say slept on, because I think a lot of people's problem with the shoe is just that $210 price, and I can 100% agree with that. I just copped them because I really like the shoe. But for those people who are a little bit like, yeah, it's a nice shoe, but I can completely understand why someone may not want to pay $210 for a shoe, because I mean the price is definitely a little out there. And then of course, opening up the box, we have my Nike invoice / receipt, and then we have the shoe. So without further ado guys, let's get into the review. Okay, so here I have the shoe for you guys. One thing I will say before I get into a little bit more in depth, because I know people are going to ask me, this so-called carbon fiber print, it's not textured and it's not real carbon fiber. So hopefully that helped you guys. It's basically just a typical posit print. No, typical posit with a carbon fiber print on it. So this is not textured and it's not real carbon fiber. You guys can see you have the Nike swoosh right there. I don't know what this is. It's not no like form of carbon fiber or anything. It doesn't look like a TPU plate. I really just don't know what the hell that is. If you guys know what that is, put it in the comments below. But because I'm baffled, I don't really know what this is. But whatever this is, they put it right there. Here's a look at the bottom for you guys. You can see that they have that same thing that's right here on the bottom as well. And right here it says Nike Flight System Foamposite Technology. And you also have the little gray Nike swoosh right there. Very similar to the Nike glove. You guys can see it has this kind of material right here. Have the white Nike swoosh outlined in black stitching. And you also have basically the same thing right here. This part is of course attached to Velcro. And then you have the little Nike swoosh on the zipper. And then you just zip this down, and then it gets into the interior of the shoe. The one thing I like about this shoe more than I liked about the gloves is just because since it has this posit material right here, this flap, it just like settles down. You know, there's not, I find myself with the gloves like constantly adjusting it, because I mean you have to like pull the gloves down and like kind of get it to where you want it to go. This, as soon as you zip it down and you let go, well you have to put a little bit force down, but as soon as you just kind of do that, it's not going no further down than this. On the gloves you have to figure out how far down you want to put it. On this one, if you unzip this, that's as far as it's going, and on this side it goes even a little bit less than that. So I definitely do give this shoe a 1-up when it comes to the zipping system as far as this and the gloves. On the medial side you have these little ventilation spots right here, so there you go. And on the back you have that white Nike swoosh. As far as the pull tabs for you guys, you have Foamposite on the one in the front. On the back it just has dots on it, so whatever, I'm not quite sure what the dots mean, but they're there. Here are the midsoles for you guys, and yes, I said midsoles. I want to give a big shout out to Nightwing, man. I didn't really know that you consider these midsoles for certain shoes. I always thought that they were all just insoles, but when you're talking about like the new LeBrons, the new what are they, the new Kobe's and stuff like that, when it has like the really thick insoles, they're actually considered midsoles, because these shoes technically don't have midsoles. So these are supposed to act as the midsole and the insole at the same time. So big shout out to Nightwing for kind of dropping me some knowledge. It's crazy, like as much as I know about shoes, I'm still learning new shit every day. So that was kind of cool when I found that out. So anyways, man, you guys can see on one of them it says "Excuse me while I kiss the sky," and it has like someone jumping. You got his little feet there, and look like he's wearing some form of Nikes. I'm not quite sure what Nikes those are, but some form of Nikes. And then on this one you have right here it says "Gravity will never be the same," and then if you flip it around it says "You can go over them." And then also right here it says 1989 to 2008. I'm assuming that's what that is. And it just has a whole bunch of other things. The Flight series from Nike, really dope insoles. I like how they added all the little small details into it. I keep saying insoles, man. I have to get used to that. Midsoles. Someone needs to come up with a different name for that, man. Like if you, midsoles. There you go, midsoles. So you guys can see the cushioning on the midsoles. And yes, guys, I'm really going to sit here and call them that for the rest of my time doing YouTube videos. So here are the insoles for the shoes, those of you who are wondering. And that's pretty much about it, guys. So I figured before I start talking about some more unnecessary things, I'm going to go ahead and hit you guys with that on foot. So like always, guys, it's DBTown24 here. And what are you doing, guys? Click that like button. Peace.